tú, Denise, yo te sigo, yo no existo.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, me too, I'll do the same. It's like, okay.
Un segundito y... Ok, marca.
So, Regina, so this is your second time here in Mexico?
It's my second time here for music, but it's my third time as a person.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you came for the Corona,
Yeah.
like 3 years ago.
Yeah, I know. I was told earlier in an interview that it was 3 years ago, and I could not believe it was that long. I thought it was like a year and a half, but it was a long time ago.
Nice. And so are you excited to be back?
Oh yeah, no, it's wonderful. The audience at Corona was so amazing. It was really surprising in the best way, and so I'm excited to be back here.
It's a magical place, Cumbre Tajín festival. It's really nice. I performed there 2 years ago, and it's adorable. So if you get a chance to go and visit the pyramids.
Oh, I'm definitely going. Yeah, I've already talked to my friends, and we're gonna go together.
Good. Do you have any like musical guru or someone you think or feel that changed your vision about music or how you do your music, or someone you can call like when you have doubts?
My piano teacher, Sonia Vargas.
Where is she from?
She's from Peru.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
She's an amazing human.
Is she a singer too?
No,
Just
she's a classical pianist, and she's like one of the biggest gifts I've ever had in my whole entire life. I wouldn't be a musician if it wasn't for her, for sure. Like, I always used to accidentally call my friend David Kahn. He's a producer. He did a bunch of stuff with me. I used to accidentally call him my professor instead of my producer, and I think it was like, and it was because I really felt like I was in class, you know. And I've had the chance to work with really cool people like Jeff Lynne and Mike Elizondo, and like it just.
He produced this one.
Yeah, and he produced some songs on Far too. Yeah, Mike is amazing, and I'd say the person who I now, since finishing What We Saw from the Cheap Seats, who has been my guru is Tom Petty.
Really?
Yeah, he was the first person to hear that record, and he kind of gave me the, I don't know if you have this, but when I work on a record, I'm all in the record. I don't think about who's gonna hear it, what people, but then when I'm done, I have no idea, you know what I mean? I have no perspective anymore. I can't tell what's what, if anything is something or nothing or anything. And I kind of had that feeling after we were done, when the songs weren't mixed yet, and I played it for him, and he was the person who was very, very supportive.
Is there another profession that you feel a passion for, or?
Watching Netflix professionally.
Yeah, of course. Sleeping is a profession. Or sport.
Yeah, maybe studying the great film catalogs of the world.
Did you go back to Russia with this album?
Yeah, I did.
Was that like overwhelming?
Oh yeah, it was amazing. It was like,
what was it, St. Petersburg?
It was both St. Petersburg and Moscow. I'm from Moscow.
Yeah. Oh, that must have been like, okay.
It was
starting all over again or something.
It was really incredible because, you know, I left Russia when I was 9.5, and you know, you're already a formed.
Yeah, definitely.
Very, very aware person. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and everyone would always ask me, do you remember anything? And I'd be like, of course. I mean, I remember everything. People forget that kids are, I don't know.
They're sponges, right?
Yeah, you're super, you're super aware. But I thought I remembered so much. And then when I went back, just being there, just smelling the smells in the street and the food and looking at the people's faces and listening to a language that is just really was a language of my parents and me and our close friends who also are immigrants, to then going to a whole country where that is the language.
Yeah.
Was so amazing that I got flooded with so many more memories than I thought I even had.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for the
Thank you for the record, and have a great show tomorrow.